Okay. Give me 1 second. I just closed my email.
Same here. I was literally reading a message and thinking, oh no, do I reply now or later?
That feeling never really goes away, does it?
No. And when it's in English, it feels extra serious.
Exactly. All right, let's start. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to English on Autopilot. I'm Mary.
And I'm Alex. And yes, we are officially at work right now.
Mentally, at least. Before we jump in, if this podcast helps you feel calmer using English at work, you can like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us keep making practical episodes like this. Okay, let's talk work English. So, Alex, quick question. How do you usually feel in meetings?
Honestly, nervous. Even when I understand everything, I'm always thinking, what if they ask me something?
Yes, that moment when someone says your name.
Yes, and suddenly everyone is looking at you.
And your brain says, good luck.
Exactly.
This episode is for that moment. Meetings, messages, quick questions at work. Not big speeches, not perfect English, just simple replies that help you survive the day.
That already sounds helpful. Because at work, I don't want to be fluent. I just want to sound normal.
That's the goal. Normal English, calm English, professional English. Let's start with something very real. Imagine this. You're in a meeting. Your manager looks at you and says, Alex, can you give us an update? What happens inside your head?
Pause. Panic. I think I know the update, but I also think, how do I start?
That's the hardest part. Not the information, the first sentence.
Yes, once I start, it's usually okay.
Exactly. So today, we're going to practice starting. Not explaining everything, just starting. Here's a very simple way to begin. You can say, sure, or yes. And then one short sentence. For example, sure, the project is on track. That's it.
That sounds much easier than what I usually try.
Because you usually try to say everything at once.
Yes, in one sentence.
Exactly. Let's practice. I'll ask you again. Alex, can you give us an update?
Sure, the project is on track.
Perfect. Clear, professional, done. How did that feel?
Honestly, relieving. Like, I didn't overthink it.
That's the feeling we want at work. Let's repeat one important idea together. I don't need long answers at work.
I don't need long answers at work.
Again.
I don't need long answers at work.
Good. In the next part, we'll practice replying to messages, those short emails and chats that make people freeze even more than meetings.
Oh yes, that's dangerous territory.
We'll handle it together. Okay, so you survived the first question. You gave the update. You started speaking. That's already a win.
Yes, but then comes the scary part.
Ah, yes, the follow-up.
Exactly. Someone says, can you explain that a bit more? And my brain just stops.
That moment is very common. And the problem is not English. The problem is that you feel you must answer perfectly.
Yes, I feel like I need a long explanation.
But at work, you usually don't. You just need to buy a little time. Here's a very simple reply you can use. You can say, sure, let me explain. That's it.
That sounds very normal.
Exactly. Normal is powerful at work. Let's try it. I'll ask you again. Alex, can you explain that a bit more?
Sure, let me explain.
Perfect. You didn't rush. You didn't panic. You just started.
I noticed something.
What do you notice?
Once I say the first line, the rest feels easier.
Yes, the freeze often happens before the first sentence. Once you cross that line, your English wakes up. Here's another thing many people forget. You don't need to explain everything. You can explain one point. For example, sure, let me explain. The delay was due to testing. And stop.
So I don't need a long story.
No. If they want more, they'll ask again. Let's practice that. Alex, can you explain the delay?
Sure, let me explain. The delay was due to testing.
That was excellent. Clear, professional, confident.
That actually feels manageable.
Good. That's exactly how work English should feel. Here's another sentence you can use in meetings. You can say, let me check that.
Let me check that.
That sentence is very powerful. It means you understand the question, you're responsible, you don't need to answer right now.
I like that one. It feels professional.
It is. And it protects you from freezing. Let's repeat one important idea together. I don't need to answer everything immediately.
I don't need to answer everything immediately.
Again.
I don't need to answer everything immediately.
Good. Here's an example of how that helps you. In the next part, we'll move away from meetings and into messages and chats, those short texts that feel small but cause big stress.
Oh yes, those are dangerous.
We'll handle those too. All right. Now, let's talk about something that looks easy but isn't. Messages, chats, emails.
Oh no, this is where I freeze the most.
You're not alone, because messages feel permanent. You can read them again, you can overthink them.
Exactly. I read one message, then I read it again, and I still don't reply.
Let me guess. You think, what if my English sounds wrong? Or what if I sound rude?
Yes, all of that.
Okay, let's make this simple. At work, messages don't need to be perfect. They need to be clear. Here is one of the safest replies you can use. Noted. Thank you. That's it.
Noted. Thank you.
That sentence works in so many situations. It sounds polite, professional, and calm.
I think I try to say too much.
Most people do, but short replies are normal at work, especially in chats. Now, imagine this. You get a message asking for information, but you don't have it yet. You don't need to panic. You can say, I'll check and get back to you.
I'll check and get back to you.
Perfect. That sentence buys you time, and it sounds responsible.
I like that one a lot. It feels safe.
Exactly. Safe English helps you move forward. Here's another common situation. You read a message, but you're not sure what it means. Instead of guessing, you can ask. You can say, could you please clarify?
Could you please clarify?
Very good. Clear, polite, professional.
I always thought asking meant I was bad at English.
No. Asking shows responsibility and confidence. Even native speakers ask. Let's practice a short exchange. I'll send you a message. Can you send the file today?
I'll check and get back to you.
Great. Now another one. Please review this by tomorrow.
Noted. Thank you.
Perfect.
This actually feels easy.
Good. Because work messages are about action, not language perfection. Let's repeat one important idea together. Short messages are okay.
Short messages are okay.
Again.
Short messages are okay.
Good. In the next part, we'll put meetings and messages together and practice staying calm when things move fast.
I'm ready for that.
I thought you might be. Okay, now let's talk about the hardest situation, when everything moves fast.
Oh no, that's when my brain disappears.
Exactly. Someone talks quickly, a question comes suddenly, and you don't have time to prepare. Let me ask you something. When things move fast at work, what's the first thought in your head?
I'm going to say something wrong.
That thought causes the freeze, not English, the fear. Here's the secret. When things move fast, you don't need to speed up. You need to slow down just a little.
That sounds strange.
I know, but slowing down actually helps you sound more confident. At work, it's okay to pause. You can say, just a moment.
Just a moment.
Perfect. That sentence is polite, professional, and very powerful.
I always thought pausing was bad.
Pausing shows control. Rushing shows fear. Let's practice. I'll ask a fast question. Alex, what's the status on the report?
Just a moment. The report is almost ready.
Excellent. You didn't rush, you didn't freeze.
That actually felt good.
Because you stayed in control. Now let's make it harder. What if you really don't know? You still don't panic. You can say, I'll need to check.
I'll need to check.
Very good. That sentence is honest and professional.
I like how simple these are.
That's the point. Work English is not about sounding smart. It's about sounding clear. Let's repeat one strong idea together. I can stay calm when things move fast.
I can stay calm when things move fast.
Again.
I can stay calm when things move fast.
Good.
I feel different now. Not perfect, but calmer.
And calm is enough to keep going. In the final part, we'll look at everything you practiced today and help you carry this confidence back into your real workday.
I actually feel ready for that.
Good. Okay, let's talk about something many people worry about at work. Sounding professional.
Yes, that word feels heavy.
It does. Many people think professional English means big words, long sentences.
Exactly. That's when I start overthinking.
Here's the good news. Professional English is often simple English. Clear, calm, direct.
That's surprising.
Let's look at an example. Someone says to you, "Can you handle this task?" You don't need a long reply. You can say, "Yes, I can."
Yes, I can.
That already sounds professional.
It does. And it feels easy.
Exactly. Confidence often comes from not doing too much. Let's try another one. Someone says, "Can you send this today?" You can reply, "Yes, I will."
Yes, I will.
Very good. Short, clear, reliable.
I notice something.
What do you notice?
When I keep it simple, I sound more confident.
That's because confidence is clarity, not complexity. Now, let's try something important. Sometimes at work, you need to say no or not now. You can say, "I'm not available right now."
I'm not available right now.
That's a strong sentence. Professional, respectful, clear.
I like that. It feels adult.
Yes, clear English often sounds very grown up. Let's practice a short moment. I'll ask, "Alex, can you join the meeting at 3?"
I'm not available right now.
Excellent. You answered calmly. No stress.
I think I understand now.
Tell me.
Work English isn't about impressing people. It's about being clear and calm.
Exactly. And that's something you can do. Let's repeat one last idea together before we finish. Simple English sounds professional.
Simple English sounds professional.
Again.
Simple English sounds professional.
Good. All right. In the final part, we'll bring everything together and help you carry this calm confidence into your real workday.
I feel ready for that.
I can hear that. All right. Let's slow down for a moment. We've covered a lot today. Meetings, follow-up questions, messages, fast moments at work, and sounding professional without trying too hard.
Yeah, it feels like a full workday.
It kind of does. So let me ask you something. When you think about using English at work now, how does it feel compared to before?
Honestly, I feel lighter. Before, I felt tense all the time, like I had to be ready for anything. Now, I feel like I have options.
That's a big shift. You didn't become perfect today, and you don't need to. What you did is more important. You learned how to pause, how to start simply, how to respond calmly, and how to protect yourself from panic.
Yeah, I don't feel scared of work English anymore.
And that's the goal. Let's say one sentence together. This one matters. I can handle English at work.
I can handle English at work.
Again.
I can handle English at work.
Good. If you're listening to this and thinking, this sounds like me, I want you to know something. You are not behind, you are not bad at English, and you are definitely not alone.
Yeah, if I feel this way, I know others do too.
Exactly. And that's why we want to hear from you. Tell us in the comments, where do you feel the most pressure using English at work? Is it meetings, messages, calls, or speaking suddenly without preparation?
And if you've ever frozen at work, share that moment. What happened? How did it feel? You'll be surprised how many people relate.
Reading each other's experiences really helps. It reminds us we're not alone in this. If this episode helped you feel calmer and more confident, please like the video and subscribe to English on Autopilot. It helps more people find practical, calm English practice like this.
And we'll be back with more episodes, more real situations, and more chances to practice together.
Before we finish, take one last breath. Relax your shoulders. And remind yourself, you don't need perfect English. You need calm English.
Yeah, that feels true.
Thank you for spending this time with us. Take care, and we'll see you again very soon.